that medical people are running out of protective equipment, like face shields and breathing masks so they don't spread the virus or actually inhale the virus, and those kinds of things. And people who have a 3D printer could actually be putting them to use if they had supplies and a little bit of subsidy to actually get these things printing out some masks and stuff, visors. I'm trying to make, right now, you can hear the printer in the background. I'm making a visor, what looks like a bandana, and all you have to do is thin plastic sheets you used to separate in the binder. If you perforate the holes in the right spot, you can make an actual visor with that. And that's what what my thought was. So I'm actually printing a visor right now, a visor frame. So I hope this turns out well, but I've just noticed one thing as I see the print going on below the right side of the camera, is that I've made it to fit tight across here, but there's no spacing for the nose. I gotta pull the visor out a certain distance so it can clear the nose. I guess this print's gonna come to a grinding halt as I make some more tweaks to the design, but that is my main goal. Thank you. Let's get started. So basically this is the design of the shield or the visor. This part was made 1/8 thick and the rim was made 1/4 inch thick, and I made these 1/8 square in dimension. Okay, these knobs stick out 1/8. If I go to, let's say, edit sketch, there are my dimensions. Alright. As you can tell, the rim's 1/8. I made one side and I mirrored it. And I made this a construction line. And these, I just added these tabs on so that if you perforate a plastic, they'll hold on these tabs, right? And this contour was a canvas. And basically, I know it's not pretty, but this is the canvas. What I did was take a coat hanger and fit it as nicely as possible to my head size. And with this contour, I used a spline and made one side and mirrored it, like you can see. That was mirrored, and the reason why it's a little bit smaller is because I actually had to scale it up so I would have a distance from here to here of 6 inches and 3/8 of an inch. That's the width of my head. Okay? And from there, what I did was I actually extruded the sketch. Okay? So still in sketch. I gotta finish my sketch. And if I turn on the bodies and turn off my canvas, turn off my sketch, this is what I'm left with. And from there I sent it to Cura, Ultimaker Cura, and I printed it. Okay? What you see here is my first attempt at a protective visor frame or a face shield. I don't know if I gotten the dimensions right. At the back you see the rings. The rings will be to if you need to actually clip on the back of your head with an elastic band to make sure that the shield stays on your face. Yeah, I went and made some modifications to the mask or the face, the visor. As you can tell here, there's a space from here to here. Now what this is laying down is just base material, right? It's not the real. It's not laying down the real mask just yet. It's going to be within these parameters. That distance from here to here should be enough to clear your nose, so you don't wear the shield in your nose, right? I forgot about that part when I made the visor the first time. Like, I made it to fit snugly like a pair of sunglasses, but what would happen is there's no place to clear the nose once you put your visor around those little tabs, right? The print should take somewhere around 3 hours. I tried it at a smaller infill, like percentage, like maybe 20, and there's not much difference in time. Wow, that's taking up a lot of filament. This is the finished visor. Wow, it's really on there. as you can see, well, here's my finger. That's where the tape got stuck to the print. But on the other side, as you can tell, I didn't waste a lot of material in here. Right? And you put an elastic band on the back, and those little tabs there, all you need is a sheet of spacing material that is clear, that you can see through it, that you would put as a sheet binder, sheet divider in binders, and you use a hole perforator and make the holes in the right spot, and that last piece has a hook, that last tab, so you pull it over the hook, right, so you can, it'll actually stay on the support system. And as you can see, the elastic is keeping it tight on my head, and the visor would actually clear my nose due to this space in here. So this could be a good substitute for a mask, I believe, or a protective eye visor, so or a splash guard, in other words. As you can see, I took a piece of paper and I made holes, perforated holes. Now, if this was, like I said before, something you put in a folder, I'm lack of words, well, not a folder, but you can buy dividers for pages in notebooks and stuff that are see-through, and if they're of good quality, they can be used as a shield, right? So all you need is the frame for it, right, and a perforator. But I made one slight error. I have to back up those hooks to this last one here. Like, I'm going to remove that one and replace it with that hook, so the visor will actually hang on to it, right? But the design works. It fits nicely on the head, and your nose doesn't butt into the shield. And there's the tensioner, just an elastic.